Hi guys, Shakey Nan again. It's Good Friday here today. So happy Easter everyone for the weekend. I hope you're with family and friends and COVID allows that wherever you are around the world. It's still a horrible thing in some of the countries that I talk to, and that's sad. Hopefully it can all be cured soon and we can get back to a normal way of life. We're lucky here in New South Wales, we are back to a normal way of life at the moment. As you can see, I'm very shaky today because we went out last night, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. Firstly, I want to show you something that has happened. If you're not a friend on my Facebook page and you're just following on the blog page, I made it in the paper. So that's so exciting. That's the first interview to come to print. I've actually did a couple of others which I won't tell you about until they come out, but it's very exciting, and thank you very much for all your support and all your help through the through March Essential Tremor Awareness Month. You were great, and all the people that shared my videos and helped spread the word. We're getting it out there, and I'm so excited, and I'm absolutely busting to tell you what I've sort of got in the works at the moment, but I'm going to hold on. So I want to tell you about my week this week. I've had a really up and down week this week. One of the incidents was the other day. I had to go to the roads and traffic place where you change your number plates over or register your car. It's called all different things around the world. And so I went down there. Shane was on night shift, and when I woke up in the morning, he'd left a note for me to say, can you go and change these number plates over, which meant I had to do it on my own, which meant could have been trouble. Shane was asleep, and every day through the month of March, I wore one of my Essential Tremor shirts that I had made, that I am looking into making for you guys as well. But that morning, because Shane was asleep, I couldn't go into the room and get one of my shirts, so I didn't wear a shirt. Every other day for the month of March that I was wearing my shirts, it made me feel confident. It made me feel proud that if anyone saw me shake, they could read ET Essential Tremor on my shirt, maybe see the Shakey Nan, look it up and learn about it. Well, this day I didn't wear one. So when I got down there, you had to line up because some of the places are still only allowing a certain amount of numbers in there. So I had to line up, and I thought straight away, oh, you sort of feel yourself just click, and you start to shake, and you think, oh no, here it comes. So I'm standing in the line, there's people behind me. My head was already tremoring like it always does. Next minute I felt that wave come over me. I was tremoring more then. By the time I got up to the end of the line, the lady actually stopped me and said, there's already 30 in there, you're going to have to wait. That kicked me off even more. I was standing there, I was shaking. No one could see written on me what it was. No one knew in the line. People were staring already. I finally got into the office, and I sat right at the back so no one could sit behind me and see me tremoring, which is a subconscious thing I do being an ETer, and I'm sure other ETers do it too. So I sat there. 40 minutes went past and I was still sitting there. All it was a simple hand my number plates in, swap them over for a different set. 2-minute transaction. 40 minutes. And then I was watching people that were walking in after me that were getting called up first. And by this stage, I just wanted to get home. I was having a bad shaky day. I was tremoring all over. I'd had enough. I needed to get out of there. I needed to get home. So I went up and I said to the lady, look, I've been here 40 minutes. All these people are coming in. They're getting served first. She said, well, only certain people can do certain transactions. And I thought, oh, that snapped me even more. That just made me shake even more. 10 minutes later, I finally got called up. And I said to the lady, oh, I'm sorry, I'm shaking so bad now. And she said, I didn't say anything. And that just, oh, there was this lovely lady beside me. And she said, are you all right, love? And I said, I'm sorry, I've got essential tremor and this is just, I need to get home, I need to get out of here. And she said, it's all right, love, calm down. This lady serving me said nothing else. And the lady beside me was so lovely. She talked to me a bit longer. You know, she helped calm me down a bit. The lady said, sign this. I said, oh, you're just going to have to wait a minute. I've just got to calm down. I thought, oh. So the lovely lady beside me, she said to me, you're all right now, love? And I said, yeah, I am, thank you. And I gave her a card. I should have thrown a card at this service lady and said, learn what that is. But I didn't, and I was cranky with myself when I walked out of there that I didn't. I gave the lady beside me one. And I said, this is me, this is what it's about. And she said, I'm going to look you up. That night, Donna sent me a message saying, I'm the lady from the Services New South Wales today. I hope you're okay. Public service people have no compassion. And thank you very much, Donna. You helped calm me down and that was lovely of you. By the time I got out to the car, I actually walked out and walked through the car park and heard this noise and turned around and 2 cars had reversed into each other. By this stage, you could imagine I was a wreck. I had to get out of there. My emotions were just fueled. I just sat in the car and burst into tears. And emotions make you so, it's like you're on the tip of the edge of every emotion. If you get cranky, you're fueled. If you get sad, you're crying. If you know, you can listen to someone telling you a sad story and next minute you're bawling. You know, your emotions are so on edge and it triggers your ET, which makes your emotions worse because then you're embarrassed as well. So, you know, that was one day. I got home, said to Shane, oh, never again. Never again. This is why I go everywhere with him. Anyway, so then the next day, the article come out in the paper. That made me burst into tears, just so proud. I'm so proud of, you know, at first I started these videos for myself just to put it out there to family and friends. I was only going to do a few just to let people know so that I could feel more comfortable. And within days, I knew that it wasn't about me anymore. It was about every other ETer in the world. And I'm so proud to be speaking for everyone and to help get this out there. You know, we need to be known. It's not that they can do much for us. They can if you know, every tremor's different. Meds can work for some, they don't for others. The treatments, the ultrasounds, the DBS work for some, they don't for others. You know, we need that. We need to get it out there so they can find that one cure that will work for all of us. And after 200 years, it's about time. I couldn't believe when I read that statement. Anyway, so, and the comments that you guys write all the time, they have me in tears as well. I'm just so humbled and honoured to be doing this, and you guys are my inspiration to keep doing it. If it wasn't for you guys, you would have had my ugly mug off your screen long ago. To some of my fellow ETs around the world, you're just beautiful. I have wonderful friendships now all around the world, and you know, Kim and Linda and Sarah and Em and Kathy and Crystal and Martin and Mary and Cindy and Stephen, and I could go on and on and on. You guys, you just make me so proud. Anyway, another one was last night. There was at one of our local pubs, there was an AC/DC tribute band. Now that is Shane's #1 favourite band in the world. Always has been. So he wanted to go. So, okay, we went down there. It was an outdoor thing. It started to get cool. Cold doesn't work with ET. ET, when you have ET, it's like you're shivering all the time, especially with the internal tremors. So when you do start shivering, because you're already shivering with your shaking, as soon as you start shivering, you're like this. And it was getting cold, and, you know, the band was on a break, and Shane said to me, "Are you all right, darling?" I said, "Oh, no, I'm cold. This isn't working for me. I'm going to have to, we might have to go home, darling. I can't sit here like this." I had my jacket on, and there were a fair few people there that knew Shakey Nan and had watched it, and that was wonderful. So once the band came back, Shane got me up dancing, and that warmed me up, and then we were right then. You know, it's things like that. It's all, everything affects you. You know, in the summer, you're hot, you're sweating, but you're still shivering. That makes people stare. In the winter, you're shivering already, shaking, so that makes people stare. So, you know, emotions are hard, especially in public. Any emotions, you know, like I said the other day about kids and teenagers and that, I don't know how I got through it with 5. I really don't. Those emotions are hard, especially when it's your children, and, you know. So, guys, don't hate on yourself with the emotions. Try and talk through it. Try and calm down. I know it's hard to do and say. This is also showing other people that don't have ET another bad sign of ET. When I started this, I didn't even know what I was going to say. So once again, guys, I'll watch it back, see what I said. Take care, everyone. Thank you all so much for all your support through ET month. Australia, I didn't hear about it. Australia's going to know about it. We're getting this word out there, and that's what it's all about. Once the world knows about us, we won't have the embarrassment anymore, hopefully. All right, guys, take care. Have a lovely long weekend. Stay safe, and have a lovely Easter. Like I said, I hope you can share it with family and friends. Love you all. See you on Tuesday. Have a great shaky Easter. Bye, guys.